So the law of vibrations slash attraction states that you attract what you are. And when it comes to relationship, I think everybody hates that law because they always think that they go, they are the exception. You telling me that this is what I attract, or this is what I am. That's not who I am. That's not what I am. So I know that law is off. Now check this out. Let's go to another side. See, sometimes we attract everything, but we have to choose who we entertain, right? We attract everything, but we entertain a certain level of frequency when it comes to people. Now, sometimes it's not what you attract, it's what you are choosing. You are choosing something specific, and you keep choosing that same energy over and over. So the same thing happens again over and over. The next person ends with the same situation, the same ending with the next person. Why? What's the issue? So welcome back. I hope you stick around for my reasons what I'm going to give to you. And I hope that you take these reasons and they make sense to you, but try to understand where I'm coming from. All right? So here we go. Why do you attract, or why do you keep meeting these same people? Let me tell you some reasons. So, like I said, sometimes the issue is not what you attract, because you attract a lot of things, but it's what you are choosing to entertain. All right. First reason, your discernment might be off. I said it, your discernment. You have no discernment skills. You haven't practiced your discernment skills. You don't know what to choose. You don't know what you are. You don't know what frequency that you are carrying. So you don't know what you are looking for. So listen, your discernment states this right here. I have to carry a certain vibration so I can know what your vibration is. See, discernment is basically this. If I'm carrying a certain vibration, see, the more light that I carry, the more love, the more happiness, the more peace, the more of the good vibration, the higher frequency that I carry, I can spat out. So when that darkness comes in my energy field, when it comes in my space, I can feel it. But I experience it through me. I know it. It feels off. It switches my frequency. It turns my vibration to a different vibration, to a different location. So my discernment is the light that I'm carrying. If you come in my presence and my light goes down, or my light begin to feel funny, it begin to be flickering, it begin to feel off, it begin to feel angry or miserable, understand that's discernment. See, the thing is that we always say discernment is the Holy Ghost. You don't need the Holy Ghost for discernment. It's just energy. It based on, have you ever walked in a room with depressed people, 10 depressed patients? And you see, as you walk in the room, you can sense that energy in there. Well, we have the same ability. See, if you carry a high frequency, you can always sense when a lower frequency is around, or you can sense when somebody is of a matching frequency. You know the difference. See, somebody with a high frequency would act to your vibration, and somebody with a lower frequency will take from your light. And that's the big difference. Now, just because somebody drains you or pulls from you doesn't mean that they are a bad person. Maybe they're going through something in life. Maybe they are experiencing something. Maybe in a place where they're going through a divorce or a bad breakup or feelings about themselves. It doesn't mean that they are a bad person. But your discernment is off because you're not carrying that light. What you're carrying a bunch of insecurities, anger, stress, misery, and a whole bunch of stuff. So when somebody comes next to you in their field, you don't know what you're picking up. If it's your own feelings or theirs. You don't know if you are picking up their darkness or your own darkness. You got to increase your frequency so that your discernment could work. The number two reason, second reason, you have no discipline. What does that mean? You are all in tune with your feelings. See, for you, it's only about your feelings. If you like somebody, I want to see how far it goes. It's not about what you know. It's not about you knowing better or not. It's not about you seeing what they really are and they're showing you what they really are. You are basing it on your feelings. See, your feelings, you are making decisions and you are making permanent decisions on temporary feelings. Feelings are temporary. They come and go. You have to understand, if you are not disciplined, you're going to keep falling into the same trap. You're going to keep falling into the same trap over and over because you're having the same feeling. Because what feelings are records of the past. Therefore, you recognize feelings is what's in your program. Your body and your mind is programmed to feel certain feelings. And when you feel that feeling, it's something that's familiar with that person. See, the familiarity brings out the feeling. So when you go around somebody else, you feel that connection, as you think, or that chemistry is just the body is remembering that feeling, and you don't know you don't know which part they are remembering. It could be that low frequency, that anger, that resentful feeling that they are carrying. You don't know, but the feeling feels familiar. So I like you, and I wanna, no matter what, I'm gonna stay with you, and I'm gonna date you. I'm gonna be exclusive, and you see the truth, but you have no discipline to create boundaries. So you allow them to do whatever they want to do. You allow them to be whatever they want and do whatever they want. And you say, well, I like you anyway, so I'm with you. No discipline. No discipline will make you actually entertain that nonsense. Because when you discipline, no matter what you feel, if it doesn't look right or make sense, if it's not compatible, my feelings don't make a difference. My discipline does. And listen, I know I'm speaking something. If you like what I'm speaking, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to turn your bell on, because I want that notification to pop up when you hear my videos. Let's talk about the third reason. Now, there are many different reasons. I'm just bringing up 3 or 4. The reason is many of us are still connected emotionally to our last partners. We are still connected to our past relationships. What does it mean? It means this. See, just like when we have trauma as a child, if you experience trauma back in the days, the thing doesn't exist anymore, but the emotion or the response is still in you. And every time you feel the emotions or the thought comes to you or the memory, you remember that experience. So now you begin to relive it. Now, the reason why we experience some of this thing is because we are still connected to our past relationship. Understand what I'm about to say. See those emotions that you carry for those relationships, the anger, the resentment, that bitterness, you haven't left that person. You haven't left that person. That person is still connected to your spirit. And they are still controlling your spirit. They're still influencing your decisions. They are still influencing you to who you attract because you're carrying them still. So what you're going to see when you look out is the same energy that you had when you was with your ex-partner. Understand, is the emotion that connects you to the past relationship. Many of you keep walking around here in resentment. You can't forgive that person. You haven't moved on. You can't be free. You're still bitter, anxious, scared. That means you are still connected to that person. And so if you are connected still, when you have those same emotions, you're going to see and use those same emotions to connect you to that future person, that current partner, because those emotions must come out and you must choose someone to keep getting it out of you. See, whatever you carry must come out. See, if you carry in the past relationship, you will carry it into the future relationship. One of the reasons why we keep choosing the same thing is because we don't get rid of the energy. We get rid of the people, but not really. Because once you carry those connection to those people, you are always connected, and all you're going to meet is those people again, because it's the same energy. So you will always meet those same people in the future. Not specifically those people, but people with similar vibration. People who are going to remind you of those energies. People, after you finish a relationship, it is your obligation to purge yourself. It is your duty to fix yourself and realize there's no reason to be angry. There's no reason to be resentful. There's no reason to be anxious. You have to forgive. And when you empty that thing out, when you clear that energy, when you clear that vibration and you raise your vibration, now you are able to see clearly. But right now you can't see clearly. You see in your past. If you only see in your past, you can only attract the same past as your future. So I hope this video have helped you. I hope I made sense. I'm going to give you more reasons later. Make sure, like I said, you subscribe and you turn on your notification bell. I'll see you later. Peace.